Decent weather for most of the UK today, although cloudier in some areas than others. High pressure will dominate for the next few days, taking us across the weekend. Temperatures will be down, but the skies will be mostly clear. 12 degrees the high in Chichester on the southern coast of England, with 11 at Great Torrington and in Cardiff. Double figures for a few other locations, with the low temperatures overnight slipping down to -4 at Great Dunfell and many other hilly areas, rural areas out in northern England and in Scotland in the Highlands. -3 as well in Peebles overnight. Weather advisories right now, we're looking down towards the south of England and Wales for frost and freeze advisories there, and a little bit windy up in Scotland tonight with some high wind warnings for the Western Isles and for Orkney. Looking towards this evening, and you'll see that rain is falling up north as well in northern Scotland, drifting down southwards a little bit with that front moving through. Temperatures dropping down to about 4 or 5 degrees, but much colder in the south of England where it's calmer. A little bit of rainfall possibly for northern and central England, and the winds will be getting up a little bit, but not a huge amount, getting a bit breezy on the Irish Sea coasts. On Friday, that churns down towards the south, and it's mostly clear behind that. Bringing in cooler temperatures as well though, with only temperatures reaching 4 degrees on the Shetland Islands and staying very chilly in parts of northern Scotland in rural areas, 6 in Aberdeen, but warmer towards the central belt, especially towards the west with a high of 11 in Glasgow under clear skies, and for Northern Ireland looking decent there as well. In the Republic of Ireland, maybe a little bit of rainfall in the central region, especially around Dublin, and looking towards the north of England, down towards the central parts there, around 11 degrees the high as well. Wales looking okay, but a lot of remnant rainfall still occurring in the south central part of England towards the south coast. You can see most of that occurring along the M4 corridor and south of there towards Hampshire and Sussex. Highs of 11 in the south of England, 9 degrees in London. And looking at the wind profile, you'll see that on the eastern coast is probably where we're going to get the breezier conditions, but in general it does remain fairly calm. Well, that cloudiness will completely erode and move off towards the south, but we are still getting dribs and drabs of rainfall occurring from the North Sea, and temperatures will drop quite a lot on Friday night into Saturday, falling close to freezing, so some of those showers may end up being a bit wintry. But on Saturday itself, all the precipitation is gone, and we're just looking at little rafts of cloud that move in from the North Sea. Temperatures will be struggling though on Saturday, as you can see here, widespread areas struggling to get above 5 degrees, a high of 8 in Glasgow and down towards the South Ayrshire coast as well, and towards Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland. It's warmer on the western side, getting up to 9, eastern side struggling to reach 7. So it is certainly a chillier day with nowhere getting to double figures, but mostly clear skies, so very nice viewing conditions and getting out and about, but it will be a little bit chilly and maybe just a little bit of precipitation just along that southwestern part of England in Devon and Cornwall, where temperatures will also be struggling quite a bit. A little bit there off the east coast of Lincolnshire as well, possibly just getting in there. You'll be very unlucky to get any rainfall at your location on Saturday, and the wind conditions, it's going to be pretty calm there. If anything, a bit of a breeze on the eastern coast, especially around East Anglia. Maybe just little bits of precipitation moving in Saturday night into Sunday, but generally remaining very dry and even clearer skies actually, so temperatures take a nosedive in some locations, dropping well below freezing in the Highlands and hovering around freezing for most of Great Britain. And looking into Sunday, another good day there with mostly clear skies, a bank of cloud which will obscure things a little bit more in the north part of England into southern Scotland, but generally we're looking highs there of 8 degrees Celsius. It is going to be pretty chilly. You can see there on the continent in Europe as well, much colder there under those clearer conditions. The sea, of course, keeping our temperatures a little bit milder. That's all for tonight's update, and hopefully we'll have another one with you by the end of the weekend.